Hello, everybody. I'm Joe from the Game House. Today, I'll be watching Joe Burrow's tape from Week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. Okay, we're back with another season of Bengals football. We'll be watching the key plays from all of Joe Burrow's games and kind of breaking down the film from an all 22 perspective. We're going to start off with week 1. It wasn't the greatest performance by the Bengals offense, specifically in the second half, but there were some nice throws. And honestly, Burrow made some nice throws even in the second half where receivers dropped it or just a little bit of disconnection with his targets. So we'll get into it with the first drive of the game. We have a 3rd and 4. This was a longer drive where they ran the ball a lot. But we're going to see Joe Burrow diagnose man coverage here and throw it to T. Higgins. So you can see Andre Yoshibas is coming across the field right here underneath. That's who I thought he was going to throw it to initially. But he waits. That would have been close to a first down if he throws it to Yoshi. But he sees T right here fighting for his spot here in the middle of the field. And he's going to trust that T's going to go win that ball. On third downs, he often goes to T. Higgins and uses that big frame he has. And T does a great job of catching it away from his body to give them the first down. Did that on other plays, especially a comeback route later on in the game. So watching the end zone view here, again, I kind of thought he was going to throw it to Yoshibas right there, but sees T. Both these guys are open against the man coverage, and T was the guy who was further past the sticks. So good throw by Burrow there. The second throw we're going to look to is the second quarter. We have Joe Burrow finding Mike Gesicki. For first down here, it was 3rd and 8, so it was a big throw. We're seeing the Browns kind of lay back and not try to beat the Bengals, beat them deep. And Joe Burrow has to find the soft spot in the zone to throw to. We're going to see a lot of action over here that's going to maybe flood the zone a little bit. We have a wide receiver over here that's holding the corner. The safety's deep just in case someone goes deep there. We have Samaje Perine over here on the side, which is going to hold this guy. So that opens up Mike Gesicki right in this window, right over here. 3rd and 8, good throw. Gesicki, great holding on to the ball after he's hit, and a little celebration afterwards. We'll watch the end zone view as well, which will give us a better look at things here too. But notice Burrow recognizes things pre-snap, and that's really going to help him. He made a lot of great reads, even if the throws weren't always there to this game. Good catch by Gesicki. The next throw we're going to look at is in the second quarter. It is a 2nd and 7 for the Bengals on this drive. We're going to see them motion a guy out to the right. That is going to allow Joe Burrow to maybe see a little bit of the defense here. And then we're going to see Jamar Chase kind of sit in the soft spot of the zone. So you see all these zone defenders over here. You got to take the flat away. These guys are occupied by the wide receiver coming over here. And we have Jamar just sitting down. Just a good job again of finding the soft spot, and he's able to run after the catch as well. So it wasn't, again, a lot of the big plays weren't there for the Bengals offense, but they did take what the defense gave them, especially early in the game. And again, second half, there was still some nice throws, but maybe just not able to complete those passes against pretty good coverage as well. So good by Burrow here to dissect what the Browns were doing and to get the ball out quickly on the 2nd and 7 and give Chase room to run after the catch. The next play up was with 5:55 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 2 here. Bengals need to pick up a first down. Going empty backfield, but Samaje Perine's over here kind of in a tight end sort of position as the running back's kind of odd, but it's really just to chip Myles Garrett over here. So he gets a chip in there. But you see the pass rush still gets through. Samaje Perine's right here, but he does a good job of noticing the quarterback is in trouble and finds open space as Burrow is scrambling to the left. He is going out to the left as well and is able to get open for this first down. I thought this was a great adjustment on the fly from Samaje Perine. A good job by Burrow from escaping pressure. Something that he didn't get sacked until late in the game, but there was some pressure there, obviously, when you have a guy like Myles Garrett on the other side. So you see that chip by Samaje Perine just helping out the left tackle, but the interior rusher gets there. And then Myles Garrett's chasing him down, which is also very scary. But at that point, Perine is out there on the left and able to pick up the first down. All right, we're at the touchdown now. Nothing too impressive about this play, just simple play action. You see they have an extra offensive lineman in there as fullback, maybe signaling to the defense that they are going to run. But it's the play action, and Noah Fant is just wide open. So more so watching this one just to see the play design, but good by the Bengals to, I guess, establish the run early in the game. It didn't really work in the second half, but maybe give them the hint that play action could work here in this situation. So see Cody Ford, I believe, get over, and then they play fake it to Chase Brown, and they find Noah Fant for the touchdown. The last play we're going to look at is with 4:09 left in the third quarter. Yes, they didn't really do much after that point as an offense. Mind you, Burrow was running for his life at times and did avoid a safety at one point, which was pretty cool. But just looking at a different throw that was pretty clutch in this situation. And again, a lot of football is just knowing math. So we have one-on-one coverage down here. You're going to see Burrow throw it to T. Higgins. I mentioned earlier, he likes to throw T. Higgins on third downs because of T's ability to go catch the ball away from his body, keep it away from defenders, specifically ones that are smaller than him. So you're going to see man coverage. These guys are all manned up. You have a safety over the top, and just Burrow's throwing it right after he broke, throwing it past the sticks, and it's a really good catch by T. Higgins right near the sideline. Corner's not able to make a play on that one. Denzel Ward isn't as big as T. Higgins, and when you have to play that far off because there's not much help on that side of the field, that's what happens. So good job by Burrow recognizing it and throwing it to T. Higgins for the first down there in a key way. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more of these film breakdowns as the season goes on. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.